Isa. Hello, it's May. How are you? You can hear me, right? I'm doing good. Adi, hello, Adi. Good to see you. Okay, good, good, good. I'm glad you can hear me. What about you guys? How you been? I'm sore right now. You know, I started working out again. Okay, well, I started working out 2 or 3 weeks ago, but then I stopped for a few days. And then, yeah, I started again this week and I'm feeling it. It's been pretty good. Honestly, I just woke up, so, it's been good. Set up my table and all of that, so it's been good. Thank you for being here, guys. This time I actually put down a timer, so on my live, I don't know if you guys saw that, but I thought it was very neat. The ring, this one, the moon ring, yes. Thank you. Yeah, this baby has been with me since I started my channels. It's an amethyst. I loved it. First time I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, you're coming home with me. Okay. Let's give everybody else like, 2 more minutes. Okay. Let's give everybody 2 more minutes and then we'll get started. Okay. So thank you for being here, guys. I appreciate it. I really do. It was weird, but I was feeling kind of nervous because I thought, oh, what if nobody comes? As if it were the first time that I do a live, no? But I don't know. It really does feel like it's been forever. You eat yet? No, not yet, Angela. I haven't eaten yet. Like I said, I just woke up, so I'll eat afterwards. Okay? I'll eat afterwards. What about you guys? Have you eaten breakfast or dinner, whatever, depending on where you're at? You know what? This deck caught my attention, so while everybody else comes up, let's give them 1 more minute, okay? But hey, it caught my attention, so let's see. Well, this is just for the collective, so if it resonates, good. If it doesn't, let it go. It may be for somebody else, or for somebody on the playback. Okay. Michelle, hello, Michelle. Let's see. We have expansive. May you connect to the whole. So basically, keep an open mind. Okay. For the good things, obviously, right? I mean, I don't tell people what to believe, but I always feel called to say, stay with the light, guys. Because, recently I was talking with somebody on Instagram and, they said, how can I cleanse my house? And, I answered that question. And then they're like, wouldn't that scare away the good demons? Guys, there's no such thing as good demons. There is not. There's a light, there's a dark. So remember that. Be expansive when it comes to good things. Keep an open mind to that, but not to the dark side, okay? Persist. May your ripples build the swell. As tough as it is sometimes, don't give up. As tough as it is, if a particular day, you're not feeling it, you're just tired, and believe me, it happens to everybody. It doesn't matter how old or how young we are. Do small things, okay? Maybe you had a big to-do list. Well, you know what? Just focus on 3 things. And it doesn't have to be something big. It can be something as simple as drinking enough water that day. Okay? That is something you're doing for your good. You're persisting. You're not giving up completely. Okay? We have alive. May you delight in vitality. Yes, go to school, go to work, but also find joy in something else. There's a lot of times in which I wish I was working more on the channel because for some reason I feel guilty, right? I'm like, ooh, instead of, for example, instead of just watching this movie, I should be doing a reading, or instead of just being on the bed, laying down on the bed, I should be reading, I should be doing this, I should be doing that, even though it's my day off. Don't get caught up in that. Don't get caught up in that. And in order to feel alive, you don't have to do anything extravagant. Like I said, for me, just laying down, resting on my bed, that is great. So yeah, you don't have to be all out to be living life. Okay, we had death. May you immerse and go deeper. If there is something you're passionate about, go for it. As long as you're not hurting yourself, as long as you're not hurting others. Remember that, okay? And there will be those that will ridicule you. I mean, it has happened plenty of times, right? During my live Q&As that, there's always a moron that I don't call them here. They just happen to, be scrolling. They find it and then they're trying to give me a lecture on how evil I am or how I'm a scammer or blah, 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 blah. We all seen it happen at least at one time in in the channel, right? So as long as you're not hurting yourself, you're not hurting anybody. And of course, it's out of your free will. Immerse yourself in whatever it is that you want to learn. And we have soothe. May you settle gently, oh Lord. May you settle gently, even as the wave breaks above. There will always be some form of chaos, whether it's outside or inside in your head. Once again, learn to soothe yourself. It is nice to have somebody to call, but they may not always be available, and circumstances in life change. Like right now, I don't have any friends at the moment. I have tried to keep in touch with many, but they are busy or I am busy, and we're just in different stages in life. Sometimes you outgrow each other. So learn to self-soothe. Don't be dependent on anybody else. Okay? All right. Okay, I appreciate you guys being here once again. Thank you. Whoa. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. You can ask me questions about K-pop. You can ask me, personal stuff. That is fine. I do it for free. But, donations are always welcome if you can. And also, keep it appropriate. Don't be asking stupid questions. And remember, I am not a doctor, a lawyer, a financial advisor, a nurse, or anything like that. So tarot works on current energy. If you hear something you don't like, well, that is based on your current energy. So whatever I say, think about it and see how you can change it for the better. Okay? Let's see. It's May. Prediction for me in the months of September and October. September and October, okay. Yarina, hello, Yarina. Good morning or good afternoon, depending on where you're at. Let's see. September and October. Oh yeah, and remember, my answers are short. If you want more detail, then I will require you to actually pay, guys, because there's plenty of people that will have questions. I want to give everybody a fair chance. Okay, buy the book. Deep Knowing. Message in a Bottle. An email. I'm seeing an email with that. Okay. Go the distance. And let's see. Okay. We have the Lovers. The King of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Okay, well, it looks like September. There's not much happening. There might be some sort of message that might be coming along through an email or social media. Okay. So yeah, pay attention to that. Or it may be some sort of video. Okay. You never know. So yeah, for September, it looks like things are just calm. Okay. So whatever you're doing, keep on doing it. Then in October, it looks like if you have a lover, it looks like you guys will be getting closer. If not, it just seems that you will be cooperating with other people. It may be friends, it may be family. There might be a confrontation, whether it's physical or spiritual, okay? And that's happened. Because I don't know about you, but there have been times in which I'm dreaming that I'm arguing with somebody. So, whoever the higher beings are to you, ask for their protection, not just their physical protection, but also your spiritual protection. Because it might be face to face or it might be at a distance. Cowards do that. They do everything at a distance where they're hiding. I don't see anything serious, but just something to look out for. In October, it seems that also things are gonna be moving just a little bit faster. So plan accordingly, If you have something coming up, right? If not, just keep that in mind. It will feel like time is going by faster than usual. Okay. Yarina, almost good night. It's 7 p.m. right now. Oh. Yeah. Wow. No. Well, so right now it is 8:10 in the morning for me. You're welcome, Bitsmate. Have you guys listened to Espa's Richmond? Honestly, for once, I don't think I like that song that much. I really don't think I like it that much. I still love Espa, don't get me wrong. I still love the girls, but not that song. Not so much. Just, I don't know. Something a little too different, I think. The reason, hello. You got the notification. Good. Or did you set the alarm? I mean, nothing wrong with that. Please set the alarm. Because I know I had to. Yesterday, I was like, yep, let me not forget. Let me put the alarm, please. Because this brain of mine, oh boy. Let's see, were there any other questions? Let me look back a little bit. Oh, no, not yet. Okay. Oh, okay, there's another one. Karina reading. Sure. Let's take a look at Miss Karina Ovespa. Karina Vespa. Let's see. Karina Vespa. What can we know about you at the moment? Okay, the Nine of Cups. The Three of Cups. Four of Cups. And Two of Pentacles. Well, it looks like she's fairly happy at the moment. I know that Espa had a performance in, I think it was Good Morning America. It's an American show, program, whatever. Right? So it looks like that was very fun for her and the other ladies. I mean, a little tiring, flying from country to country from what I can see, but still very fun. And it looks like she and the other members of Espa are just happy. I see them eating, I see them laughing, I see them shopping as well. So for the moment, it looks like good vibes and good things are happening. Yura, hello, if I'm saying your name correctly. Can I ask you for a quote? Sure, but one question. And keep in mind that, it can be personal, it can be about K-pop, but yeah. One thing. Well, one question, one personal question, okay? Noelia. Oh, hello, Noelia. So yeah, you, Rua, do you want a personal question or something related to K-pop, or what is your question? Okay, Noelia, how do you see the friendship between Jeno and Jaemin of NCT Dream? I feel like I've been asked that in the Q&A. Not on this channel, but my second channel. Let's see, let me use this one. How is this friendship looking? Jeno and Jaemin. Jeno and Jaemin of NCT Dream. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. The Three of Wands. The Hierophant. Well, they're looking good. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, they're looking good. Nothing to complain about. And for some reason, SM is also like happy with their friendship. So yeah, it's looking good. And it's just friendship, no dating or anything like that. Okay, let's see. The reason, Cosmos. Can you check how long is TXT's new contract with Big Hit? 3, 5, or 7 years? There's no exact info yet. I'm curious. Okay, TXT. Hold on, TXT. Okay, do I have that? No, I do not. Hold on. Let me get that thing. Hold on one second. It's just 3 steps away from me. Hold on. I've been curious about that too, to see how long their contracts are. But at the same time, I was like, let me wait for a little bit, maybe they'll say something. I hate that they don't tell us, but I guess that's the whole point, no? Keep everybody curious. Stars Grave. Hello, Stars Grave. It's been going good so far. I just woke up, so I woke up and set up everything here, so it's been good. Let's see. TXT, how possibly long are these contracts that you resign? Oh, interesting. Okay. The card that came out is the Nine of Wands. It's not 9 years, though. It's not. Intuitively, I'm getting 5, and the Nine of Wands is about resilience. Protecting yourself, standing up for yourself. So yeah, it looks like it could be 5 years. But all habits die hard. So it looks like their company, big hit, Hive, same thing in the end. It looks like they're still gonna try to once again, overwork them, push them over the limit, send them on endless tours and functions and stuff like that. But it looks like they are gonna have to really stand up for themselves and say, no, remember our new contract? Remember the things that we talked about? So yeah, it looks like it might be about 5 years. Oh, okay. I wasn't even thinking about the question, and this one flew out. Is the Six of Wands. Yeah. So like I said, it may be 5, but it looks like with all of that resilience that they're gonna have to, still display, it'll be for their own good. There's one article saying that it's 7. Really? But it's usually shorter for the renewal. Yeah, for the renewal, it's usually shorter. Why does it sound like they are threatening them? Oh, companies. Like I said, all habits die hard, and especially in Asia, with this hierarchical system that they have. And yeah, people still think that you should listen to me no matter what because I'm older than you, or because, my position is higher, even though we agree on something before. That's just the way it is over there. Thank you for the reading. You're welcome. Let's see. About the Korean actors Lee Yoon-gi and Moon Chae-won. Are they dating or will they work together in a new drama? Let's see. Let me use this one. All right. Are you guys dating? Let's see. Would you be working in a new drama? Ooh, okay. I'm sorry, but I just heard it stop shipping us. I just heard that. Some people don't mind. Some do. Now, of course, they don't always say it out loud, but... And we had the Four of Cups, so no, it looks like they're not dating. We had the Sun, they are open to working, together in a new drama. We had the Empress, okay. The Six of Swords. Yeah, as long as you know this, whatever it is that they're gonna work on, right? As long as it's for their greater good, and of course, you know, for their financial benefit, they'll do it. We had the Seven of Swords. But yeah, if there's no benefit in working together, no. I don't see them working together in the immediate future. But no, they're definitely not dating. I mean, if the right, and it looks like if the right offer comes, yeah, they'll work together, but no. And it looks like, you know, they don't like it to be shipped together. Some people don't mind, but it looks like they don't like to be shipped together. Paula. Hello, Paula. Canadian singer Johnny Orlando and Mackenzie Sigler, friends or dating? Okay. Let's see. Let me use this one. Let's see. Orlando and Sigler. Are you friends or are you dating? You know what? I'm feeling this one too. Let's see. There and now. I mean, not there. Here and now. Good Lord. Here and now. Okay. Chop wood. Never ending story. Never ending story or rumors. I just heard that. And time to go. It looks like there's friendship. Yeah, I'm only picking up friendship here. I'm not picking up, you know, couple vibes. And yeah, it looks like right now also they're both doing individual stuff. I don't know if they're working together or planning to, but it looks like they're more focused on doing their own individual stuff than, you know, working together or dating. But yeah, here with Never Ending Story, I'm picking up on, oh, here they go again. Shipping us together, you know, making stuff up, stuff like that. Shipping can be weird. Yes, it can be. It can be. But it also depends on the person. Now, some people just really lose touch with reality. And that's when it can be dangerous. Remember when Karina was found out that she was dating and how nuts everybody went? Paula, how will things go when JC and I meet up? Okay. Let's see, how would things go? What? Oh, hello, Hannah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Hannah. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Do you have a question for me, Hannah? Let me answer this person and then I can answer you, okay? Okay, yeah. Let me answer Paula and then you're next, Hannah, okay? What was your question, Paula? Oh, here it is. How will things go when JC and I meet? Okay, let's see. How would things go for you, JC, when you meet up? Hold on. You know what? This one. Okay. The crane bag. Okay. Declutter choice. Okay. Freedom, independence, self-determination, endurance, keep going, interesting. Farewell to the moon, appreciate and enjoy the lunar light and cycles. Okay, it seems like things can go well, okay? It seems that it can go well. However, if at any moment, something is not adding up, pay attention to that feeling, okay? That is your intuition talking. That is what I am picking up here. Pay attention to your intuition. Sometimes, little things can be a warning to bigger things, okay? Now, like, I don't see anything serious going on here, but, pay attention to those things. Maybe something that is not a big deal to this person is a big deal to you, so, I see it going well, but just, pay attention to those things. Be observant. So that way, there's no misunderstandings and unpleasant surprise in the future. Okay. And, oh, my incense right now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. What's going on? There you go. There was barely any smoke coming out. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. Hannah. Okay, Hannah, can you do a tarot reading or next from JYP? Okay. First reading on a group name, next. Okay, next. Give me 1 second. Next of JYP. Next. Let me use this one for them. Okay, next. What can we know about the group next of JYP Entertainment? Next of JYP Entertainment. Okay. Okay, we had the Magician. The Knight of Swords. Okay. The Six of Wands. Competition is high. I just heard that. So, there's a lot of competition surrounding them at the moment. The King of Cups. So it looks like sometimes it's a little overwhelming because, there's a competition in South Korea and then there's a competition abroad and all that stuff. There's the Hierophant. We had the Death card. And we had the Five of Cups. It looks like sometimes Next also feels that JYP is not doing much for them. And it looks like they're looking forward towards the end of this year, 2025, right? It looks like they're looking towards the end of 2025 and they're hoping that 2026 will be better. I don't see anything like, serious going on with the group. The members themselves, they seem to, get along, be in harmony. But yeah, from time to time, they wish that, JYP would do more. I mean, as of right now, anyway, right? JYP best group or the most popular group is Stray Kids. So they do feel that, I mean, they understand, right? Stray Kids, after all, is bringing in the money, which is what companies want. But they do wish that, there was a little more for them. And okay, so yeah, that's the group part that I see. And there was a specific person you said. Huey? I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Okay, Huey. Okay, let me put this away. And let me take a look at Huey here. Let me use this one for that member, Huey. Huey. Okay, that one. Oh, there's two that flew out, okay. 10 of Pentacles. Usually I don't look at the bottom of the deck, but I got curious this time. We have the Two of Cups and we have Justice. The two that flew out is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Okay, there's a desire coming from Huey to do more, to experience a little more. And it looks like if he doesn't know how to write songs, it's something that he would like to do. If he already knows, how to write a song, it looks like he wants to write a song. And you know what? If he's allowed, that would be a really good thing for him. It looks like he will be very successful doing that. But, when you're in a group setting, well, group activities come first and then individual ones. It depends on the company. And let's be honest, who is the favorite, right? So, yeah. But overall, it seems that, this fella is gonna be okay. Here with the 10 of Pentacles, the usuals, up and downs, nothing serious. But at the end of the day, it looks like he's gonna be okay. And once again, that desire to, let out his imagination through writing music, it's definitely there, okay? Thank you again, Hannah. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for that donation. It helps me a lot. Thank you. Okay. And, oh, we have new people. Let's see. Mayher Delta Force. Hello. And Artemisa. Hello, Artemisa. It's been a while. Good to see you. Nina Bronco. Hello. Let's see. Mayher. Hi, Cosmos. Any chance of GU coming back to ISNA in 2026? Intuitively, I'm getting a no, but let's see. Is it a permanent no or what's going on here? GU coming back to ISNA. Let's see. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. The Emperor. Oh, speaking of coming backs, any EXO fans in the chat? Because I saw an announcement of them having a comeback. Apparently, I'm saying apparently, but hopefully, I mean, EXO was one of the first K-pop groups that I got into, so I thought that was very interesting. We had the Eight of Pentacles, the Lovers, and oh my God, the Wheel. What is wrong with my pronunciation these days? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I don't see Jijun coming back into the group. And I keep hearing what has been done, it's done. So, okay, first of all, it will not look good. This is what the company is thinking, okay? We made the announcement that Jiyun left, okay? But they're thinking, you know what? It looks, if she comes back, it's gonna look like we are not serious about our business and stuff. And also, talking of business, well, some people feel that if Ji-yoon were to come back, she will have to pay some sort of penalty or start from scratch. You know, the other members, I mean, hopefully they're paying the members of ISNA, right? Hopefully they are. But it looks like she will have to start once again as she would from day one, where she's not getting any pay, and then eventually, you know, build up to the point of she will get paid. So, so right now it looks like it's a no. Interesting. Your candy. Hello. It means you leave Isna Girls and not the company? For the moment, I don't see her leaving the company for the moment, right? But what I do see is still a lot of discussion. It sounds weird to say, but it looks like the company was not like prepared to have any member walk out. So there's still discussions about that from what I can see in here. Okay. Jamie. Okay. Can you see what it's coming for? EXO. They announced something for December, and it will be with all the members. Hopefully, we will see. EXO. Let's see. EXO. Okay, remember when ENHYPEN released the song XO? For the longest time, whenever I would hear, you know, that XO, I would picture like the EXO logo. I know it makes no sense, but I would picture their logo. It was confusing. And I had to remind myself, they're not talking about the group EXO. This is ENHYPEN, and they're talking about hugs and kisses. Like, get it together, Cosmos. Hi. Okay, EXO. Let's see. EXO. What can? Dang. Okay. Thank you. That was fast. And this one, let's see. And oh, Hannah. Okay, I see you, Hannah. Let me finish here. Okay. The cards that flew out. Let's see. We have evolution, interesting. Zen garden, Gaia, wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding, interesting. Flame tree, the start of something new, okay. So there is potential for more, okay. So there is a potential for more, whether it's, you know, a full like comeback or just, I don't know if this is like a full out, I mean, not a full album, a mini album. I seriously doubt they're gonna release a full album. But, you know, it looks like this is kind of to test out how many fans EXO have. We had the message, positive news, positive outcome, liberation, breaking free from negative attachment. Okay. Liberation. And I saw CVX with this. And I know it's, if I'm saying the correct acronym, but you know, the 3 members that were fighting with SM because of, you know, SM not being fair with them and a bunch of other stuff. There's a high possibility that they are gonna be here in this comeback. Purification, emotional cleansing, rejuvenation. Well, it looks like there's a lot of anticipation already. So it looks like it will be a positive outcome. It looks like it will be a positive outcome for EXO. And the members themselves are hoping. I'm trying to see more, you know, if there's more, but once again, it looks like SM is still in that phase that, okay, let's test it out, see how it goes. And if it goes well, okay, then we will put out more. But yeah, this comeback seems successful. That's all I'm seeing basically. The comeback seems successful, and you know, and if SM likes it, then there will be potential for more. Okay. Interesting. Okay, Hannah, what was your other question? And let's see. Hold on, let me look back a little bit. Okay. Can you do a reading on Boy Next Door? Specifically, Lee Han and Next has a comeback on October. How will it go? Okay, let me take a look at the comeback first. Boy Next Door. How is this comeback gonna go? Boy Next Door. Boy Next Door. How is your comeback looking? Let's see. We have Ace of Wands, Six of Pentacles. Nice. There we go. Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Okay, for the comeback, it looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a slow start. It's gonna pick up a little bit, slow down again, and then pick up back up. So yeah, up a little bit, down a little bit, up and down. That's what I see. Kind of like the charts on the stock market. You know, it goes up and it goes down. So it looks like it would be a mix of 50-50. People liking it, people not liking it. Okay. And let's see the members. Lihan. Okay, Lihan. Let's see. Lihan. What can we know about you? Lihan. 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 Let's see. Okay, Four of Swords. Interesting. The High Priestess. The String card. And Temperance. Lihan. It looks like he's working out a lot lately. Because I see him at the gym, and at the same time I see him resting. So it looks like physical activity has been a big focus for him lately. And also taking advantage of, the moments that he's allowed to rest. Yeah, that is mostly what I am picking up. I see him writing stuff, so he may keep a journal. But I don't see him sharing it, so that's why I'm saying it may be a journal, because I don't see him sharing it with others, whatever he's got in there. Not Boy Next Door, Next Combat. Really? Oh, sorry then. Well, there you go. If you guys were wondering about Boy Next Door, I'm sorry, but the way you wrote it, it sounded like Boy Next Door. That's okay. I'll read for next. But yeah, that's what I see for Lihan. Let's see. I'm sorry about that. See, that's the only thing I don't like about, live Q&A sometimes, because you may mean one thing, but it may come out as another, or at least I understand it as another. So sorry about that, Hannah. Oh, hello, Ming. I didn't see you there. Jesus is God. Oh, goody. We have one of those. Nobody asked you to come here, dude. Go preach to the church. I'm outside and it's raining a lot. Oh no. Well, I hope you don't get wet too much. Okay, let's see. Next, their combat. Actually, let's use this one. Okay, let's see. Next. How's your next? Next, how is your next comeback looking? They should have picked a better name or something, because I don't know. Let's see. Your next comeback, gentlemen. Next comeback. How is that looking for you? Next. How is your next comeback looking? And let me use this one. Let's see. Okay, we have the Three of Cups. Okay, so it's looking good. That's a good way to start. Queen of Cups. Okay. Possible awards. I don't know if they have one awards, right? We have the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. And the Two of Swords. Okay, it looks like this comeback is gonna be a good one. There's a potential for awards. I don't see them like literally holding an award, a trophy, okay? But it looks like there's a potential for that. Like 80 to 90% of them winning an award with it. I mean, I don't follow this group, but it looks like this comeback is going to be better than the last one. Okay. So it looks like it's better than the last one. So yeah, that's what I see. It looks like it's gonna be better than the last one. Okay. I'm in the car. Say hi to your mom. Say hi to auntie. And outside, like, internationally, it also looks like this new comeback is going to be better received. So at least internationally, it also looks like it's going to be better for them. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, Hannah, once again. K-pop group names are getting cringier nowadays. For real. Whoever came up with Close Your Eyes, that's a dumb decision. That was just a dumb decision. I did not like that name at all. Let's see. CVX. Oh, I was right. Okay. Yeah. I did say that part right. CVX. Okay. Yeah. Chen, Baekhyun, and Xiumin. Yeah, I did saw that there's a strong possibility that they will be there as well. So, whatever mess they still got going on with SM, I really hope it works out. Aw, thank you. I'm glad. Mom says hello too. Thank you. Yay. A long distance auntie. Yay. Let's see. Let me. Let's see. Let me go back a little bit. Mayor. I'm sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, guys. It's never on purpose, okay? Let's see. Hi, Cosmos. Long to see you live reading. I know it's been a while. I just want to know between Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, and Isna, who's gonna win Female Rookie of the Year at the Mama Awards 2025? Okay. Let me use this one. Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, Isna. Who might win this award? Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, or Isna? Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, or Isna? Kiki, Hearts to Hearts, or Isna? Let's find out. Okay. Four of Swords. We had the Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. Yeah, competition is tough. Nine of Pentacles. I'm gonna shuffle again, but this is what I'm picking up. It looks like in the beginning, there's the three of them fighting it out, right? To see who's gonna win. And then it looks like Kiki might be third, and then they're not. And then it looks like Isna and Hearts to Hearts are competing for second place, but then they're not. And in the end here, it looks like it's in between Isna and Kiki, which interesting. Who has the highest, please? Can we know that? Who has the highest potential to win this award, please? Okay, this one flew out. And it flew out in reverse. Nice. And it's the Nine of Swords. It doesn't look like it's Hearts to Hearts. It looks like Isna has the highest potential, okay? It looks like Isna might be the one with the highest potential. Interesting. Yeah, it looks like it might be Isna in the end. Will we have a game-changing group that brings something new to K-pop? Because it's the same. Sadly now, girls like boys. Yeah, there's a lot of repetition, right? Okay, let's see. Will we have a K-pop group that brings something different to the industry? Whether it's a boy group or a girl group, let's see. This one, you know what? This one's also catching my attention. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we have the Page of Pentacles. Ooh, okay, Six of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords. Okay, two things here. One, a lot of these companies are thinking, if it's not broken, why fix it? Yes, fans can complain and make a big fuss that everything looks the same, quote unquote, right? But at the end of the day, the fans are still consuming it. So, yeah, there's definitely resistance from the companies. Now, here's the thing. Two groups seem to be different. One of them is X-Love. This is a 4-member boy group. And, well, they have the talent, the visuals, the vocals, but their concept is this genderless thing, being ambiguous. They are bringing something new, but, even though people are complaining, they are not supporting. But X-Love is one of those. From girl groups, it looks like Kiss of Life. It's also bringing something different. And their concept is more mature, right? It's not cutesy, it's not girl crush or whatever, or maybe it is. I have said it a bunch of times. I am not an expert on concepts and stuff like that. But, yeah. They're not getting, well, at least for the moment, they're laying low. But those are potential groups that we currently have, but the public, not so much. And yes, I am aware of the dumb live. I still think that whole thing is dumb with what happened with Kiss of Life. That they didn't do anything. I have seen other people do worse, and they were not punished the way Kiss of Life has been. Okay, the Two of Cups. Companies don't care because there's still many customers, especially fans. Oh yeah, they don't care. Okay, so we have the Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, and the Three of Cups. For the moment, once again, it looks like it's those two groups that are bringing something different, but the industry and the public, they're not paying attention to them. Will we see anything different? We might see, when it comes to girl groups, we might see more cutesy, magical fairies, like island type of concepts more, okay? Those type of concepts, potentially, but even then the potential is very low, like a 9%. Because yeah, once again, if it's not broken, why fix it? And people can complain and blah, 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 but they're still gonna consume whatever the company gives them. Okay, that was the Queen of Wands, and look, there's a yes in there, so I'll take that as a confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. You can take it as something else. Okay. Hmm. If they're gonna bring back the second gen fashion era of K-pop, maybe it will be iconic instead of a cutesy and fairy tale vibe. I agree. I agree. Yeah, because that gen was chaotic and somehow it worked. I liked it. Yes, like Tarzan of All Day Project, do Blood, Breads, but he doesn't have a big backlash. Exactly. Exactly. You know, Kiss of Life got bullied out of, what was it, KCON or something like that? And yet All Day Project went in there and, oh my God, where was the outrage? I would love to see that. And yes, I am being a little biased. It's no secret. I like Kiss of Life, so. But yeah, once again, you know, women versus men. Okay. Something about a 4 minute. Ah, here it is. Okay, former 4 minute member Kwon So Hyun re-signed her contract as an actress with Cube Entertainment, which made fans feel disappointed because Cube was the one who disbanded the group. Did she make the right decision? Okay. Did you make the right decision? Let's find out. Did you make the right decision? Kwon So Hyun. Did you make the right decision? Thank you. That one. Let me shuffle again. Okay, thank you. These two flipped over, and you know what? I'm feeling this one. The one that flew out is the Eight of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have Justice. And the Knight of Wands. It looks like yes, for her, yes. And also here with the Eight of Swords, I keep hearing there is no perfect company. There is no perfect company. Also, well, people have to keep in mind that, well, Cube Entertainment, it's a medium-sized company. I would not say it's a small company anymore. I would say it's a medium-sized company. You know, their idols, their actors, actresses, whatever, they have more bargaining power than how they did before. So, you know, if Cube Entertainment doesn't compromise, well, they're gonna lose their talent and they'll be back into the small label company. So for her, yes. And yeah, it's sad that, you know, the group was disbanded, but it happens. It happens. And this is gonna sound awful, but in order for the new groups that are coming out to have a fighting chance, some groups also have to go. It sounds terrible, but it's the truth. Otherwise, you know, the market is already saturated as it is. So it's hard to keep up with all of them. But if we still are keeping old groups around, well, the new groups, they had almost no chance. Okay. What? Cosmos, my internet was really bad earlier because it was raining. Oh no. Would you upload your live Q&A video to your YouTube? Yes. Yes, I will. Yeah, I always do. Usually it's like automatic. You know, I go back into my account and, you know, I hit public and that's how, you know, the lives get publicized. However, don't be surprised if the comments there's an option, right, to see comments or to see the comments as they go live. That usually takes a while. It takes like a day or two. But yeah, I always make my lives, public. So yeah, you'll definitely see it, okay? So yeah, and I hope your internet gets better. I hate it when that happens. Kiss of Life is not different from the other groups since they have songs that is less than 3 minutes. Even Espa with Dirty Work and Richmond. I don't mind the artistic direction. Well, that is the trend with the brain rot that's TikTok and YouTube Shorts. And and what are they calling Instagram? But I can't remember. The Reels, the Instagram Reels. Ah, oh well, that's a reality. One day, I'm still hoping that one day, 4-minute actual songs come up, not them singing and then pausing in the middle for some dumb reason and then continuing the song. Not like actual full on music and singing. And I hope that one day those come back. Can you do a general reading on Boy Next Door? Boy Next Door, sure. Boy Next Door. That one? Actually, no, not that one. This one. Let me use this one. Boy Next Door. Let's see. General reading for you. Boy Next Door. Mm-hmm. Okay, the High Priestess. Temperance. Judgment. The Emperor. Knight of Wands. Okay, it looks like overall things are going good with them. Boy Next Door, however, I don't see them getting like super popular. I will be honest with you, okay? On the top, there's BTS, Stray Kids, ATEEZ. In the middle, you know what? I will classify TXT and then Hypen like in the middle. And that's where I will put Boy Next Door as well. They're in the middle. I don't see them going down in popularity, but I don't see like a humongous increase in popularity either. So it looks like they will maintain themselves in that middle position. I don't see much possibilities of them winning awards, honestly. I see them being nominated, but actually winning, not so much either. Okay, I love Hot and Cold. That collaboration from Kai, Solgi, Geno, and Karina. Could you read the friendship between Geno and Karina? Okay. Geno and Karina. Let me use this one. Geno and Karina. Let's see. Page of Swords. Knight of Cups. The Death card. And the Eight of Swords. I mean, I don't see them hating each other, but I don't see them being close either. If they're on the same event and stuff like that, yeah, they'll talk to each other, they'll be polite to each other, but yeah, I don't see anything else besides that. Okay. A couple of days back, I had this dream that I was once again in a Stray Kids concert. I mean, I love the dream because that's all it was. I was in the concert once again, but this time I was in the VIP section. So that was a great dream. I wish I had dreams like that more often. Have you guys ever had a dream like that? That you were meeting your idol or that you're at a concert and stuff? I woke up laughing because, when I went to the concert, here was the VIP section and I was here in like the middle section. But yeah, it was fun. Okay, any update on Lightsum? I haven't heard any news about them. It seems like you trapped them in the dungeon. Oh no. Lightsum, let's see. Lightsum. Lightsum. Let's see. What can we know about Lightsum? What's going on? Lightsum. Dang, okay, nothing? Wow, okay. Hold on. I really am getting nothing. Lightsum. Ah, there we go, okay. Well, that's the first time something like that happens because, well, you guys, especially today, you guys have seen the cars have been flying out, but geez, that took a while. The Hermit. You're welcome. Ah, I love you too. Thank you. Thank you for supporting my work. We had the Eight of Swords. Yeah, they're definitely in the dungeon. Two of Swords. And the Knight of Wands. It looks like even Cube Entertainment doesn't know what to do with them. And some people are just suggesting that, let's just wait until the contracts are over and let them go. Which, dang, Cube, what the heck? I feel bad for them too. Something about Boys Planet. Where did I saw that? Ah. Okay, there's a rumor lineup. Debuted Boys to Planet might be 10 people. Is this true? Let's see. Would this debut lineup be 10? Okay, we have Courage. Intensity. Okay. And Aloneness. They're leaning more towards 8. And Yarina, I saw your comment, okay? Let me finish here. Yeah, they're leaning more towards 8 than 10. Although there's been a few that have suggested 6, but it looks like they're leaning more towards 8 than 10 members. Yeah. It looks like it's more towards 10. I mean, not 10, 8. Yeah, they have thought about doing 10, but there's some people saying that's too much. It might be more than we can handle. So, and we have traveling, yeah, especially when it comes to, travel visas and stuff like that. And, and if they plan to come to the US, oh boy, with how things are right now. Okay, I'm getting into politics. That's not a good thing. Yarina. Okay, BTS for the next 3 years as a group, their careers. Let's see. BTS. Let me use my purple, quote unquote, purple deck for them. BTS, the next 3 years. How is this looking for you, gentlemen? 3 years, 3 years. That one, two, eight. Okay. And this one. Well, okay, we had the Nine of Swords, so a lot of hard work. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, money is not gonna be a problem, okay? Thank you, Cosmos, for the reading. You're welcome. Can't wait to see this live Q&A on your channel. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. You know, YouTubers do make money out of people watching their lives as well. So thank you. I appreciate that. Okay, BTS. Yeah, definitely a lot of work. We had the Three of Wands. Obviously, travel. Makes sense. The Magician. More accomplishments. That's good. We had the Page of Wands. And it looks like we might have new fans. Oh, that's cute. Okay. You know, I mean, BTS obviously has been around for a long time. They're not rookies anymore. And, you know, a lot of the army, their fandom, well, now they're adults. A lot of them, you know, they have moved on with their lives. It looks like a lot of their children are also going to be fans of BTS. So, yeah, you had the parents that started being fans of BTS, and it looks like a lot of their children are also going to be fans of BTS. That's very cute. Okay, we have Justice. Oh, okay, that's not good, and I'll explain. Let me finish here. King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It looks like they might end up going to court. You know how Bangchan and Felix or Stray Kids, they have been suing morons because of the dumb stuff that they have been saying? Yeah, it looks like same thing might be excuse me. Same thing might be happening with BTS. Because, you know, morons will be morons, and I also see AI being involved in here. I wish we would just get rid of that because it's not helping. It's just helping idiots become even more idiotic. And you know what? As a teacher myself, I can see students getting stupider by the day. And that sounds terrible, but it's the truth. You know, high schoolers, they're still reading like they're in 5th grade. They don't know how to write by hand anymore. And that is just sad. So yeah, AI is also definitely gonna be helping morons be morons towards BTS. And the sasaengs, unfortunately, that is not gonna stop unless, you know, there's actual punishment with them. But yeah, career-wise, money-wise, it's gonna be good. But yeah, you know, the usual problems are still gonna be there. Hi. Dennis. Hello, Dennis. Eplis. Oh, hello, Eplis. It's been a while. Good to see you. Well, it's good to see you again. Let's see. May I ask? I want to know how is it gonna be for ATs for the rest of this year and the next one. Let's see. ATs. ATs. You know what? Let me grab this one too. Life has been complicated. Ooh, tell me about it. Yeah. Well, I hope things go well. Okay, whatever it is, I hope things go well for you, hon. Let's see, 80s. How's the rest of 2025 looking? Thank you. And you know what? I feel like grabbing one from here. Let's see. How is the rest of 2025? Okay, how's the rest of 2025 looking? You're welcome, Janina. Okay, Roll Morganite. Okay. Sodalite. And we have Jade. Okay, 80's last album in your fantasy. Whew, it was spicy. I'm not complaining. But yeah, it looks like, that type of energy is still gonna carry over. We have the Three of Swords. Let's not be surprised if, people are gonna make stuff up to, you know, make ATs look bad. But, whether people like them or hate them, it looks like things are going well. And here with Sodalite, Sodalite is very similar to Lapis Lazuli. Both crystals. In fact, any crystal that is blue in color, it's about communication. So it looks like communication is going to be good between ATEEZ and KQ Entertainment. And Eden, I think that's his name, Eden. It looks like things are going to be well. I don't follow that guy, but yeah, it looks like things are going to be looking well. So good communication. And Jade, well, that's a lot of prosperity. So, hey, money's still going to keep on coming. And yes, we're still going to have the spicy songs that we love. But it also looks like we're going to have a lot more songs that are also type of more emotional. I think they're called ballads, right? So, yeah, it looks like we're also going to have a little bit more of that. I don't see them being published in 2025 though. Okay. And if by a miracle they do, there's only like a 5%. Okay. You know what? The top card wants to come out. We have Clear Quartz. And this one, what is this? Okay, the Knight of Swords. We have the Death card. Okay. And the Page of Swords. Oh, Honjun. Okay. Hi, Honjun. Okay. I understand Honjun on this one. Okay. Oh, hello, AC. I just saw you. Hello. They seem happier after renewal. Oh, yeah, they are. They are happier. Hi. Okay. And ATEEZ, little by little is getting closer to enlistment in the military. And it looks like Honjun, he's also thinking about that. I mean, obviously, he knew it was coming, right? It's not a surprise. But, yeah, there are times he feels sad about it. Because, the world is all over the place. We never know what to expect. So it looks like it is just once in a while he has fear of possible things that could happen while enlistment. And it's not even fear for himself, it's for the members, for his children, and his wifey. Okay, wifey, I see Songhua, and the rest of the members, they're his children. Not because he infantilizes them, but just, in a lovable way. Hmm. 2026, it looks like, I mean, they're gonna have haters. But it looks like some people are gonna try to go extra hard. But in spite of all of that, it looks like they're gonna be okay. There will be ups and downs along the way, but yeah, I don't see 2026 being bad for them. Okay. Just as I was wondering how much the K-pop people actually think about the state of the world, you pull the Hongjun card. And he's a bit worried, like any sane person could or would be. Yeah, I mean, idols, they don't say much. No, number one, they're not allowed to. Number two, well, there's not much they can do, just sometimes regular people, right? But yeah, they're not innocent. They are aware of the cluster that is going on around the world. They get a lot of hate for no reason. They do. Oh, interesting. Okay. I just heard they have a lot of light, and this car, the clear quartz. I hope that it's catching it, but it's shiny, right? The clear quartz is very shiny and stuff like that. So a lot of the hate, whether people realize it or not, it's because they're uncomfortable with their light. Now, I'm not saying, the members of ATEEZ are angels. I'm not saying that, but because there's no such thing, right? If they were angels, they would not be here. They will be up in heaven. But, or source, or whatever you want to call it. But overall, ATEEZ has a good vibe. They have a good vibe. They are not evil in the sense where, they will hurt people and stuff like that. So whether people realize it or not, that makes them uncomfortable. And well, a lot of these people just get jealous for anybody that is doing better than them. So, it happens. Oh my goodness. Guys, report this guy, Josh, whatever the hell, report him, please, right now. And I'm doing the same thing. Oh my God. Okay. Okay, hopefully that went away. Because I just saw him and he was saying a lot of inappropriate stuff. I'm not gonna repeat that, but jeez. See, godly, it's not all men, but there's always a man. There are times I hate that I'm a woman. There are times. And then there's times I'm like, you know what? Thank God I was born a woman. Because if I were a man in this lifetime, oh boy. I don't see. Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay, so it got removed immediately. Thank God. Okay, thank you, YouTube algorithm. Thank you. But yeah, he was saying a lot of disgusting stuff, not worth repeating. But like I was saying, it's not all men, but it's always a man. Ugh. Well, you know what? Good. I'm glad you didn't saw it. That's idiot. Ay, ay. Yeah. Thanks for the reading. You're welcome. Ay. Okay. For Survivor Show, previously Juju was in Island too. It'll premiere in October, and Idol Soyoung will be one of the judges. I love Soyoung as a judge. I love her. She's focusing on the things that matter, not on how pretty they look. I remember in one Survivor Show, she called out the audience. She was like, "You were clapping for that? That sucked." You're supposed to be picking out, talent, not just pretty people. I made a friend through the game Love and Deep Space. For now, we only chat on IG. She lives near Brussels and I live in North France. Oh, that's nice. Will we meet each other one day? Let's see. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. Would you meet in real life someday? Would you meet in real life? Let's see. We had the Ace of Wands, the Two of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. There's a 70% yes. 70% yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I hope you guys meet and that everything goes well. But yeah, there's a 70% yes. I follow a young woman home, a broken bite. Europe things, okay? And just good thing, thank heaven I'm not a man in the USA. I'll have a case by now. Yeah, but like I said, unfortunately, men, and I'm not saying women are angels. No, there's evil women out there. But in a case of a man versus a woman, well, the men can easily overpower a woman, and there has been way too many cases of that happening. And too many cases of men getting away with it. So that's why, women have become a little extreme when it comes to their safety. Me included, not gonna lie. Hi. There's two people that I really want to meet in real life. You and her. Oh, I really want to meet you too, Nick. I really do. I do. I love chatting with you. I love our talks. I would love it. Yeah, like I have said on other occasions, I would love to meet you in person, and I would like to meet all of you as, like a little fan meet or something that we could do eventually, right? I don't know how that would work, but that would be nice. What was the... Wait, ooh, where did it go? I was reading a comment. It looks like signal on my end is starting to glitch a little. AT's new Japanese song is so good. They're gonna release it next week. They just performed it in a Japanese concert. Ah, lucky them. Well, then I guess I'll watch it whenever it comes out. Ah. Well, I already have Stray Kids out of the list. So, one day, AT's and hopefully aespa one day, hopefully. What was the reason for the Purple Kiss disbandment? Did RBW force them to disband? Purple Kiss. What happened here? Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay. Nine of Wands. Yeah, it was their company. Their company was not giving them a lot of support. The Four of Swords. Whenever the ladies of Purple Kiss will bring it up, whenever they will bring it up, it looks like, the ladies felt that, okay, we're about to go into battle. That was the feeling. We're about to go into battle because, well, we want to do more, but the company is not doing a lot. Ace of Pentacles. And oh my god, okay. And even though the company itself was not managing them the right way, they were still complaining and sometimes blaming the girls for not bringing in a lot of money. And then it will go back to the girls saying, well, you guys are not helping us. So it looks like in the end it was a decision 75% the ladies and the rest the company. Okay. So it was mostly the ladies that in the end they said, you know what, we're done. Like I said, every time they would talk with, management and stuff like that, they felt like they were going into battle because it was just a bunch of arguing and not much changing. Jeez. Maybe if one day I come to the USA or you come to France. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Come stay with me. I'm going to France. Maybe one day. One day. All right, my loves. It is 9:37 and I am so hungry right now. Why blame the girls? It's easier to put the blame on somebody else than accept that you're a failure, basically. That's what it is. The company never wants to be wrong. So it's easier to put the blame on somebody else, which is so stupid, but oh well. That's the way it is. All right. And thank you guys for coming. I really appreciate it. I love talking with you. Oh, we're so close to 600 subscribers. And like I said before, once we hit 1,000, I'm gonna do a giveaway and I'll do something. You know what? I think I'll grant my international viewers a request or something, okay? Unfortunately, international fees are very expensive right now, so or things might change. You would never know, right? But thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, whether you've been here since the first channel or you discovered me through this channel. And if you're following my second channel, thank you. I appreciate it. And channel members, thank you so much. It means a lot that, you're giving me that extra support. It really does help a lot. All right, guys. I don't know when the next live is going to be, but, be on the lookout. Thank you all so much. I wish you guys the best. Have a great weekend. Have a great rest of the month and a great rest of the year. And I will see you next time. Bye. Thank you. Love you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.